Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you again for joining me. Today I have a bunch of stuff that I picked up at Target and at Walgreens, and this is actually, I think, my second time filming this just because the other one turned out to be like 45 minutes long, and I don't want to do 45-minute long videos. I sometimes get bored, and I didn't, so I decided to do it all over again. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into this. All right, so I know this line has been around for a bit, and I'm thinking that they have like a revamp on the packaging, and now they're selling it at Target because the lady told me that they just put it out on the shelves. It hasn't been there long, and I have not seen this. Like, I've seen this line at Marshall's and stuff like that, but not looking like this. So this is what it looks like, and I'm talking about the Profusion makeup line. So I'm going to go ahead and go through what I picked up. Everything is under $20. It starts off between $4.99, $12.99, $14.99, depending on what you get. And I actually have a ton, but they have more there. And I had to stop buying it because I was getting the eyeball from the husband, and you know how that goes. All right, so what I picked up was the blush in bronze. This is what it looks like. There's 9 colors and bronzers. The next one I picked up was a Naturals 24 eyeshadow palette. I also got the Sultry 24-hour shadow palette. I bought the Define Brows. Look at all that. And I also got the Strobe and Glow, which I'm pretty obsessed with. I also bought a contour. Now, they do have other ones like this that are eyeshadows and stuff like that. They're great little stocking stuffers. And then I mosey on to, oh, wait a minute, I forgot about this. And then I got the Mixed Metals Lips in Cocoa, which is really, really pretty. Then, like I was saying, I mosey on over to Walgreens across the street and picked up this from Sleek. And I've actually been wanting to play with some Sleek stuff, but I haven't ordered it. You know how I am. But I saw it at Walgreens. I was really excited and picked that up. Now, I'm not going to do like a whole, like a ton of swatches and stuff like that and do my eyes because there is a ton of stuff, and that's how I got into 40 minutes long. But I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of the blushes, which are actually beautiful. This line is pretty pigmented. When I go into the eyeshadows, you'll see what I'm talking about. I thought that were going to kind of be a hit and miss, but they weren't. They were pretty pigmented. All right, so this is what the blushes look like. And they're not for deeper skin tones. Like, I used some on a medium and they were fine, but this is great from light to medium. And maybe some deeper, not too deep, but you know, which is a shame because that would be nice if they did more of a range. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Oala, I can't even say it, this color, because this is the only color besides this one that has a bit of a shimmer. And you know, I like my shimmer, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of lift my glasses. Now, these aren't super crazy pigmented, so that's the one thing about it. I have a couple of clients that want me to recommend some drugstore makeup that's not heavily pigmented for their young teens, and I think this is one of them that would be really nice because it is really pretty. As you can see, I already have some because I didn't want to take my face off again because I have to go to work. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and swatch a couple. They are very, very buttery. And look, I have a ton of swatches. Okay, they are very, very buttery, I have to say, and they just go on really pretty. So the one I'm going to show you is Bloom. Look at that. Okay, and then I'm going to go into First Date, which is kind of like a pink color. And then I'm going to go into Splendid, which is another peachy. And what I really like about this palette is that I normally tend to go for peaches and pinks on all my clients. And this is the bronzer. Not the bronzer, this is the little highlighter. Okay, now this is the light bronzer. Can't really see it that well. And then this is the medium. But it does go on beautifully, and it lasts a pretty good time. You know, so that's the important part. And then it's not that very expensive. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is the Strobe Glow. And I'm actually wearing it right now, and I'm a little obsessed with it. I'm going to do some quick swatches. This one's Fairy Dust. This one's Cotton Candy. This one's Jolly. Look at that. It's just insane. Okay, that one is Obsess. This one's Heartfelt. 3 Wishes. Sugar Crush. Glaze has a little bit of glitter, so when you apply it, you know, I like to apply shimmers to my eyes. You will see a little bit of the glitter in that. And the last one is Elated. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some more so that you could see how pigmented they are. I mean, you can see right there. Look at that. Yeah. It's just, they're so, so pretty. All right. So the next one, okay, is the Define Brow. Now, this is so pigmented. That's why I have crazy dark eyebrows, because they are very pigmented, and you definitely cannot go from like brush brow, whatever. You cannot go from here to here directly, because you'll get that kind of marker eyebrow, and that's no bueno. Now they have the highlight, the blonde, 2 shades for medium brown, 2 shades for chocolate brown, and there's also for like kind of like a ginger, and they have an ash brown right here. So this is a great palette. It does come with 2 pencils. Now the pencils are a little bit off in my opinion, because like I tried the pencil and it was way too dark. This is what it looks like. And they're not super crazy pigmented, because when you use a super crazy pigmented pencil, then you're definitely going to get eyebrow marker eyebrows or whatever. So what I like about these, you can kind of feather them in lightly and you won't get that crazy brow. And it does come with this little brush with an angled side and a spoolie for blending everything out. It does also have a wax pencil. It has tweezers. And for you ladies that are not very good with eyebrows, or you may not have many eyebrows or no eyebrows, it does have the stencil. So this is actually a really good buy. I will put the prices down below, but this is a great find right here. The next one I'm going to do is the Sultry 24 shade eyeshadow palette. It does come with a little brush. Now these are crazy pigmented, people. I'm telling you, it's super, super crazy. Like I'm going to go ahead and do Nightlife, which is that black. It is such a black, dark black. It's crazy. Ah, wrong one. All right, so now I got to erase. Hold on. I got to get rid of all this because, you know, I don't edit my videos, because my husband is actually the one that puts on my floating little makeup around me. That's what my husband does. And I've been working since the butt crack of dawn today, so I'm a little off. All right, so the Nightlife, which is that black. Now, when you're feeling the Nightlife black color, it's not very soft. It feels a little bit on the rough side, but look at this. Is that not? And it's a little patchy just because my arm is a little wet. But when my arm is not wet, it still looks like that, because, you know, anything wet's going to make that color more intense. It looks like that no matter what I do. All right, the next one I'm going to patch is Risky, which is a brown color. Okay, and then I'm not going to do all of them because there's like 24 of them. But I'm going to do Royalty, which is like a blue color. And I have other stuff. Look at that. And I'm telling you, they all swatch like that. Isn't that insane? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do Celestial, which is a lighter color, so that you could see what that looks like. And there's more on the shimmer side. So this palette has some shimmers and some matte colors. So those are just some of the colors in this palette, which is like crazy. All right, now I'm going to do the neutrals, which is great for fall. I'm telling you, these are like great little, you know, stocking stuffers. I like to give like the big stockings, so that's why there's always a ton of stuff in there. All right, so I'm going to do Sugar. And you know that sometimes these lighter colors, they don't swatch very well, but look at this. I mean, that's pretty good. And then Polly, I think it's called Polly. I could be making it up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go into like Elegant, which is like a gray color. Look at that. And then I'm going to go into Amour, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now. I'm going to go into Fearless. I mean, you could get the gist. And all of the colors are like that. They do blend out really, really nicely. And they last a really good amount of time because I have been playing with them. So they do that. So that is the neutral palette. The next one I'm going to do is the Mixed Meadows Lips. All right, now I have a little complaint about these. Even though I love the color, and you know, I'm not a really big fan of freaking matte lipsticks because I feel like they make your lips look weird and not like beautiful and shiny and stuff. So the thing I don't like about, I'm in love with the color, and this is the Cocoa palette, by the way. This is a Cocoa palette. What I don't like about it is that it smells like bug spray. And not only does it smell like bug spray, it also makes your lips kind of tingle a little, and not in a good way. So I'm going to apply the color. See, this, the smell is just bugging me. Yeah, it's bugging me. Bug spray. Yeah, I'm a mess. So yeah, my lips are tingling right now, so I don't kind of like that. But it's not super sticky. Like there's some matte lip glosses that you put on, lipsticks you put on, and it's super sticky. That doesn't happen. Your lips do look dry. Some people don't mind that, but I do. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch that right there so you can see the beautiful color. It also comes in with a metal lipstick, liquid lipstick. That's what that looks like. And it also has like a liner that goes on really nice and smooth. So the colors are gorgeous. They have other ones. I just don't like the way they smell. They smell horrible. And I have dry lips. I don't like dry lips. All right, moving on. So the next thing I picked up was the contour palette. Now, I'm not really crazy about the contour palette because I like colors to be really nice and warm. I feel like these are a little bit on the muddy side, so I'm not like a super huge fan of those, but they are really nice and blendable and creamy. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna show you right here. See how pretty? I mean, they are pretty. They're just not the colors that I normally like apply on my clients or myself. The highlight is actually really pretty. It could be a little bit on the chalky side, but they still perform nicely. So this is definitely one of those things that if you are not good with contour and you're just starting out with it and you just want to kind of, you know, work your way up to something that's a little bit more heavily pigmented, I think this is great, and the price is really good, and it's easy just to kind of carry it around, and it's a great stocking stuffer. Oops. All right, so that's it for that. I really do like it. I love these palettes. They're a little bit too big if you're a pro artist. They definitely will take up way too much space. I think they're beautiful. I really enjoy them, and I'm gonna actually try to find the ones that I've seen like at, you know, TJ Maxx and stuff, because now I'm curious if they kind of reformulated it or something, because the packaging is definitely different. They are available at Target now. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna go into is the Sleek Makeup. This is available at, I guess, at Walgreens now, though this is the only thing that I saw at Walgreens, but they are available at Ulta. Each thing, like this highlighter is $14.99. I believe this is $12.99 or $13.99. I will put the amount down on the bottom. But you're getting it for $30, just a couple more bucks if you decide to buy them separately. So, you know, I've been playing with them and I really do like it. My arms are stained now. I really do like it. I'm in love with the highlighter palette because, you know, we all love that little highlight, and, you know, I needed another highlight. Like I need I was going to say a bone to the head, but that's not it. It's a hole to my head. Is it a hole to my head? That's what it is. A hole in my head. I don't know. I can't be bothered right now. So let's go ahead and go into Sleek. This is the highlighter. Now it does come with a nice fancy little mirror. It is a really cute little packaging, and you get 4 colors. You get 3 why can't I think? You get 1 cream and the rest of them are powders. That's what happens when I wake up with a butt crack of dawn working super early. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch some of these colors. I'm gonna swatch this one first. You know, it's funny because when I'm swatching it, it feels like kids' makeup. Like it feels like there's hardly anything in there. I almost wanna crush it to see how much product you actually get. But look at that. Oh my God, that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one. Yeah, it feels weird when you swatch them. Ugh. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into this yellow one right here. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna go into the cream. And this is great if you wanna just stick it in your purse and go. Look at that. Gorgeous. And these also stay on a pretty good amount of time, and they're blendable, and I really do like them. Now the next thing that I'm not so hot about is the blushes. Something just fell. I don't like the blush colors at all. I think they're awful. I don't think they're flattering. I mean, maybe these two, but this one is like absolutely horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that weird mustard color. You can't really even see it. It feels really nice and buttery, but I'm not a fan. Now the second one is not so bad. I used it on my client the other day that was super pale, and it wasn't so bad, but I'm just not really a fan of this trio. I think it's kind of awful. They're not super pigmented, so no likey so much. That's why I'm saying you could go to Ulta if you don't want to buy the whole thing, because unless you like those blush colors, that's just my opinion, but I'm not a fan of the blushes at all. All right, so this little guy right here, you get, how many shadows? You get 12 little shadows, and you have the little mirror, and of course you have that little thing that we all throw out. And actually, I was kind of surprised by this little guy. This little guy has some little kick in it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that little white one right there. I'm not really a fan of like white eyeshadows for some reason. That's what that one looks like. I'm gonna swatch the golden color now. I love these foily shimmer. They're so pretty. Okay, I got this, the third one. Okay, this is the 4th color. Now this is like a purpley. Now you know these colors are normally kind of hard to make, but look at that. They're usually kind of chunky, or they don't swatch very well, but look. And it's not too bad when you apply it on your eyes. It actually blends out really nicely. And then there's the left. Now I'm going to go ahead and go into the bottom row. Let me clean this off. Okay, and this is a little bit more of a matte color. Okay, you're going to go into that burgundy. And then you could, the 3rd color. And you could actually get these separately, I believe. I saw them on Ulta. They have like different eyeshadows, so you don't have to buy the whole packaging. So this side was okay. That's what that one looks like. So that's not too bad. Like I said, this is cute for like, you know, young teens getting into makeup or whatever. It is, I have a friend that loves purple, so this would actually be a great gift for her after I stuck my fingers in them and swatched them and stuff. But anyway, that's my quick little review. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do love the palettes. They have great pigment. They blend out really nicely. They stay on a good amount of time. Some of these, I didn't like the blushes. I love this, and the eyeshadows weren't so bad. They're definitely not like the Profusion palettes, but it was nice. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time for my next video. Bye!